and have a lot of fun so I can come back to my country and say, they were nice to me, let's not bomb them. And not to bring up the ghost of George W. Bush again, but he was a great aid to me in his 8 years of office because he turned into my travel agent and tour guide. And any country he told me to be afraid of, they hate your freedom, the freedom haters. Which is the dumbest thing I'd ever heard come out of the mouth of an adult. That anyone anywhere in the world would get up in the morning and hate my freedom. Like, Ahmed, why are you so angry? Because I hate their freedom. I tell you, I just hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I hate it. I can't even taste my tea. I want to light my beard on fire. I hate their freedom. I hate. I just don't think anyone thinks like that. And so I try to go every single place he said, be afraid. And so now my visas are stacked up into my passport to such a degree. My passport is so interesting and so fascinating that people at intelligence agencies at international airports in America want to take me into small rooms, surround me, scowl at me, interview me about my passport because it's so interesting. So I'm taken into rooms, my passport held in front of me like it's some offending document, like I'm some dog being taken back to the part of the carpet that I soiled.
So why'd you go to Syria?
Because I'm curious.
Why are you curious?
Why are you curious and I'm curious? We're watching you, weirdo. And so I tried to go to Iran once, because I met an amazing Iranian woman. She's a pal of mine. She's a great human rights activist named Shireen Neshat, Neshat. Go online, type in her name and see her amazing photos and her film work. She's one of my favorite people in the whole world. She's basically had to leave Iran because she's a woman with an opinion. Whoops! And she's incredible. She's a pal of mine. And she said one day, she said to me, promise me you'll go to Iran one day, because if you go, I'm going to make sure my family takes care of you. You'll have a good time. I said, Shireen, you're on! And I tried to go to Iran. So I call all these agencies. I need to get a visa to go to Iran.
You don't want to go to Iran?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Don't tell me what I want to do. I want to go to Iran.
You want to go to Iran? They hate freedom.
They don't hate freedom. No one hates freedom. Everyone loves freedom. They just don't want you taking away theirs. You can't fool me. I'm not afraid. And so I got run around for like a month. Call me back tomorrow at 9 a.m. You call back. Why are you calling? You told me to. Click. And so finally, one guy said, you're never going to get a visa to go to Iran in this country. The only way you'll get a visa to go to Iran, maybe, is to go to Dubai in the United Arab Emirates and go to the Iranian embassy there. Try that. Thinking, I will not go 15 hours one way on an airplane from Los Angeles to Dubai to get that visa. This guy has absolutely no idea how little else I have going on. I went to Dubai, I got the visa, I went to Iran, the best ice cream I've ever had in my life, saffron ice cream. It was unbelievable. And I did there what I've been doing all over the world for many years now. I travel alone, usually with a backpack of dry socks and protein bars and my camera, and I walk through streets all over the world, and when men come up and go like, my friend, what are you doing here? And I always say the same thing. I said, I'm here to meet you, man, which is true, and it kind of breaks the ice. I shake the guy's hand. I go, my name's Henry. What's happening? And I meet people all over the world. And a while ago, I was in Dubai one time eating dinner with the members of the American consulate. And I said, what's the one place in the world you never go back to? And they all said, Pakistan. I said, oh, sounds like I better go. They said, Henry, never go to Pakistan. I go, what do you have against the Pakistanis? They said, nothing. It's a very unstable place. And you could be walking down the street and all of a sudden one guy yells, death to America. And then there's 50 people saying, death to America. And then it could go very badly for you. So I went, okay, duly noted. Note to self. Go to Pakistan and see if it's true. Because I don't have time for the bullshit, man. Life's short. I want to go find out myself. And if it gets me killed, so be it. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not looking for a fight with anyone. I just want to know. And so I got a visa. I went to Pakistan. And I just walked all over Islamabad. And, where are you from? America. What are you doing here? I'm here to meet you. My name's Henry. What's happening? And all of a sudden you're talking with three guys on the corner about whatever. And the day is fine. And I would have to run from the streets back to my hotel in the evenings because out of nowhere, like 8,000 mosquitoes want to suck your blood. But past that, Pakistan was amazing. And 2 or 3 days into the trip, I walk back to the hotel after hanging out in the blue sections, the shopping district, meeting people and voulez-vooing with the natives. I go back to my hotel room and I turn on the news. And it says, Benazir Bhutto, assassinated like 4 minutes ago. And so I was there when Benazir Bhutto was killed. And about 4 miles from where I was staying. And the next morning, the lobby is full of every embassy has emptied in. You see hardcore security guys with machine guns and wires in their ears and sleepy children not knowing where they are. And so I go to the gate, and there's soldiers all around the gate. And I said, let me out. They said, sir, the city's on fire. You can't. Go back to your room. You see just columns of smoke everywhere. I said, no, I want to go outside. They said, sir, it's dangerous out there. I said, pal, I'm an American. They went, oh, yeah, Detroit, Florida, Ohio. Have a nice afternoon, sir. They just figure this is just part and parcel of being an American. It is. And so I spent the whole day outside and watched things burn and talked to people. And no one tried to kill me. I've almost been killed a couple of times in my life. I almost died twice. Like, not close. I mean, like, really, really close. Like, an experience where one guy didn't make it, I did. And those are all in America. So far, the rest of the world has just been fantastic to me. And so I go all over the world, and I get these great experiences. So I don't want to fear the world. And I think one of the reasons and one of the ways that we will prevent war in this century from ever happening again is the more we travel, the more we meet other people in other countries, the more we walk down streets we don't know the name of, eat food we don't know the ingredients of, and dig music we can't snap our fingers to, the better off we're all going to be as we know each other's story. So I think there's a thing that will happen when music from other countries spreads to young people from other countries. Like if you can get the Ramones, Coltrane, Sun Ra, and Jimi Hendrix into more countries, I think you'll have a more peaceful planet. Because there's no way you're going to go to a country, dig their music, and come home and want to bomb them. No way. If their food is good and their tea is strong, you're going to come home and all you're going to want to do is go back again. So it's our responsibility to travel as much as possible and turn the world into this blue-green Mardi Gras fun ball spinning gently in space. And so that's what I do all the time. I'm always traveling. And so my 2010 tour came to an end around September at 143 shows.